Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the sack. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Now that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. a fair catch, signaled for and taken. A positive drive here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It could create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Strong game by this quarterback. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So California's offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He stays alive. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Cal's offense takes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Rodgers. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Golden Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The completion sets up a second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Eludes the rush. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an outbound. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
The pass going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Golden Bears line it up with 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So California's offense back out on the field now. And you get the second half started with a running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made out as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, Cal. They have battled back to go in front now. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. And it's caught. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on fourth down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Cal 24, Georgia Tech 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia Tech 21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but hey, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is caught, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set, second down play here.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he makes the catch out of the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the extra point gets them within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Cal's offense takes the field now. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Golden Bears come up to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Williamson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's caught. It's Williamson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw yet again. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Has no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on third and short. Starting to wonder about this running game right now. If on third and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caught. Basic pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the defense takes a time. seconds left. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a...
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.